Hi there, my name is Irene. So in today's video, we will be learning how to attach a back cup and a Regeline bone to an off-shoulder bustier. So this is what you're seeing here. I hope you enjoy this video. Please kindly stay back and enjoy and have a great time. So this whole video will be about this dress. We would have other episodes as well. I'll be leaving the links in the description about the other consecutive episodes, which will include the beading, the sewing of this dress, and this particular video is about how the back cup and the Regeline bone was installed. So let's just dive right into it. So this is a bone that I used. I used the Regeline bone, which was 10 centimeters. Okay, so that is what I used. I used the Regeline bone. So first and foremost, you make sure that you actually measure the length that you need. You can use the Regeline bone to do the measurements as you saw me doing, and then you use it to cut the number of bonings that you would need. Okay, so here I'll be needing 2 bones for the front, which is in front of the bust. This is it. And also make sure that you get either some pieces of the fabric or masking tape for the closure of the boning when you're sewing it. So as you can see me doing here, you would actually apply the pieces or the masking tape that I was talking about. You apply it at the tips of the bone so that it would not poke the individual that will be wearing the dress. Okay, these bones are made of this very hard metal, very hard plastic. They are very extremely hard. So as time goes on, and it can just, when the person wears this and it doesn't have these guys at the tip of them, it just can hurt you. Okay, it just makes the dress uncomfortable. So it is best that you make sure that you actually cover the tips of the bones when you are sewing them. And then you also have to make sure that you sew it at where I'm using my hand. If you can see my hand, you see where that was, that it had this small inches there that can be sewn on. That is the best place for you to sew it or attach it to the outfit or whatever you are working on. That is the best place that you can sew. Okay, so as you can see me doing here, you make sure that you place it on it and then you sew it as it is being done. And when you're getting to the tip of it, at the end of it, you apply the pieces or the masking tape. If you masking tape is what you use, you apply it at the end so that it doesn't hurt the person when they put on the outfit. Okay, so that is what you can see me doing here. And yes, this is the first sew of the first dart. The same process will be repeated, and this is how it looks after it was sewn. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. And yes, make sure that when you are sewing this, you actually make the whole dart or the whole joining go on one side. You don't necessarily have to open it when you are joining, when you are adding your Regeline bone. Try your best to make sure that it is joined together, but when you are actually ironing it, you have to open it to iron it. So you'll be convinced to attach it while it has been ironed. But if you are doing that, you kindly make sure that you've closed the dart so that it can be as closed as it can be, and then you can have as beautiful stitch as it can get. The moment you open the dart and then you decide to sew on it, if not that I'm adding it to it through the lining, and I made it on the first, the real actual fabric, I would have had like almost 3 stitches in front, of which I try my best to not do that. So when you actually put them together and then align them facing either the left or the right, before you attach the bone, like you see me doing here, okay, you see how I pushed it to one side before I attached the bone. That is the best and perfect way for you to get the perfect gray stitches in front of the project that you're working on. Okay, so I would always advise that you do that, and then it would make the project extremely presentable and very neat. Okay, so you also sew the other section as well to give that firm look. These are the bra caps that are being attached to it. So with this bra cap, you make sure that you position it at where the apex of the breast is, which is your nipple to the nipple. After you're done with the cutting and then the sewing, the moment you just pull it up, you'll just notice that it has already shown you where it has to be attached to. So if you decide either you place it, maybe if you 5 inches or 6 inches from the chest line, you make sure that you repeat the same process at the other end. But the moment it falls down, or the moment you just position your dress on the flat surface, the apex of, or where the bra cup should be placed, would directly just, will be super obvious where you have to keep your darts. Okay, I mean, you have to keep your bra cups. Okay, so this is how it's done. And yes, this is a bonus video. This is a video to show you how you can actually use your needle to pick a thread if you have to do hand stitches. Did you see what I did? You smear it in your hand like so. You put your needle on it. You just shake it a little bit, and then the thread would enter. This was a bonus video. This was a bonus video for this. It makes it super extra easy. If you are the type that have issues with your eye, you can't necessarily see things clearly, and it becomes difficult when you have to actually thread a needle, you can use this method, and it would be super easy for you. Okay, so yes, you make sure that you tie it up. We're going to be attaching the bra cups to the boning or the dress by hand. I don't use machine to attach my bra cups. I use my hand, and I sew it with my hand using my needle and thread, as you can see me doing here. Okay, kindly do take a look at it. So then, okay, make sure that it passes in between the fabric and the bone that you've sewn on it, so that it doesn't actually show inside the outfit. You don't want your dress looking messy, so you try your best that you sew in between the fabric and the bone. Okay, this is a Regeline bone. There are so many types of bones, and this type is a Regeline bone. We have the metallic one, we have the non-sewable ones as well, which you actually have to create your own channels to place them in. But this one is a sewable one, which is very, very easy to work around with. Yes, I would also make another video explaining the types and show you samples of the other types as well. As soon as I'm done uploading it on the channel, I'll be leaving it in the description of this video, so kindly do come check it out when you get it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if this channel is being informative and is really helping you. Do not forget to subscribe and put on your notification bell, so that anytime I post a new video, you will be alerted that there has been a new video that has been uploaded on the channel. So this is how I attach it to the bustier. Pass it through and make sure that it always falls in between the outfit and the bone, okay, so that I can get better finishing. And this is how I seal it up. Okay, I do that so that it just closes it up. I don't necessarily tie it. I use this method to close it up. I hope you are looking at it properly, so that you can get the concept of which it is done. Yes. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will be able to install it perfectly. As you can see here, this is when the whole dress will come in together. So the back up and the boning has already been put together. And yes, other videos concerning this particular dress will also be in the description. Kindly check it out on how the beading was done, how the full pattern for this cut was done. It is already in the description. It's already on the channel for the pattern. Kindly do check it out, so that you can also create your unique, extravagant, elegant, flawless patterns for yourself. And yes, check the description for any video in association with this particular dress. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked it. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to turn on your notification bell, so that you will be alerted anytime a video is being uploaded on this channel. I just love this dress. It looks so elegant, very simple but chic, simple and sassy.